I want to talk about a show that is so unique, it's so monumental, and it's so groundbreaking. I want to talk about a show that changed my life for the better. It's honestly a really good show. I want to talk about a show that changed my perspective in life. I want to talk about Blackish. Blackish is one of those shows where you're not sure if it's a good show, but then you watch it and then it's a good show. What I'm basically trying to say is it's a good show. If you haven't watched it already, watch it. It's a really good show. I first discovered Blackish on I think it was like in November or December in 2019. It's in that range, and honestly, I was bored because all the shows that I watched, I was already caught up on them, so I didn't have any other show to watch. So honestly, I was really, really, really bored. I didn't know what to do. So then I remembered there was. So I love the show The Goldbergs as well. And if you don't know The Goldbergs is a show that takes it back in the 80s and 90s. It's based on a true story, and it's based on a story in the 80s that apparently got its own show. If my life was the show, like if my family was the show, it would be like not good. 1 star, it would be not good. But it has its own show. But yeah, honestly, it's a really good show, and yeah, and that's what led to this episode of Celebrity Family Feud. It was an episode of Celebrity Family Feud with Blackish and the Goldbergs, and I sit there and I thought for a second, could I watch Blackish? Because the Blackish cast was funny on the set of Celebrity Family Feud. So I thought to myself, if I could watch the show and like it, could I end up loving the show for many years to come? And so I sat down with my Switch. Yeah, I sat down with my Switch because my Switch has Hulu, and I sat down with my Switch and I watched Blackish. I watched the first episode and I was like, I like this show. So I watched another episode and I loved it, and I loved the third, and I loved the fourth. And I kept on watching episodes, and I liked the show, and I was like, dang, this is a really good show. And that's how I love it today. Honestly, the show is so groundbreaking, so monumental, and honestly, it's one of the best shows I've watched in my life. It's changed my life, and it's changed my narrative on life because life isn't always fair for me because I have special needs, but life is more unfair to black people because they have certain restraints, and so this changed my whole life and in my perspective on black people because now instead of seeing it through like history as like Martin Luther King Jr. and the act of segregation and stuff like that, I was seeing it through black people's eyes, and I was seeing where they were at, and I was seeing how unfairly they were being treated, but also not unfairly, but still, it was yeah, and yeah, I love the show so much, and it's changed my life for the better. Its eighth and final season is coming up this year, and I wanted to watch every single episode when it airs, on time, never late, and I want to watch every single episode until the end of the season because this is a really good show. And bear with me here, it's going to be good if you just watch it because your life will change like my life did because it changed my narrative on black people, and it also made me see the world through their eyes. And honestly, if I think about it, it's really, really fun. Just watch every single episode. Right now, I'm kind of catching up on the show because I took a little break from it because it was talking about like COVID and like the election and stuff like that. And I was just taking a break from the show because I don't really like politics. I don't really like what's happening in the real world. But then it, on Monday I started watching it again, and I watched the coronavirus episode, and then after that, it's basically like COVID never even happened. This show is incredible. Honestly, it's changed my life for the better, and I can see where this show is about to be heading. Honestly, I don't know what it's about to be. Like, I haven't watched Modern Family or anything, but will it be like Modern Family where they split up? Probably not, but still. But, will it be something that I'll never forget? Will it be something that America and the rest of the world, in this way, I think just America, um, will it be something that America witnesses the moment I do it? I really want to watch the show right now, but I'm talking about the show and I really want to. I really want to on this video, but I really want to get my thoughts out on it. So yeah, this was basically like a break from tech into a show that I really love and I have loved for the past 2 years. Well, almost 2 years, but still, 2 years. It's honestly really inspiring. It's really motivating, and it's honestly really good content. I am encouraging you through this screen to watch it because I watched it, like, as I said, I watched the first episode and I liked it, and I finished the second episode and I did like it, and I finished all these and it's just so groundbreaking. I really want you to watch it. It's made America see what black people see every single day. I wish it wouldn't end, but apparently it does. I'm gonna miss it. You will see why I miss it if you do watch it. It's really good, and I hope this message sticks with you throughout your life. Well, not throughout your life. You're not gonna come back to one of my videos and be like, "Oh, I should have watched Blackish. Oh my gosh." And you're not gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, I should have watched Blackish instead of running marathon," or "Oh, I should have watched Blackish instead of applying for college," or no, you're not going to come back to this message for these reasons, people. You're gonna come back at this message if you do watch it after this, and you're gonna say, "Dang, that boy is right." And honestly, I want you guys to see it. I'm inspiring you. So yeah. I hope I'm inspiring you anyway. I don't know. Through the screen that you're watching on, it might be on the TV or something, but I don't know if I'm inspiring you to watch the show. But I definitely recommend it for those of you who are bored or anything like that. But yeah, anyways, that's basically it